now with Alabama Senator Britt, who joins us. Senator, great to have you here on the program. You can probably hear a bit of my frustration today as you guys are set to vote on whether or not you can stomach $9 billion in spending cuts, rescissions package. It's already been whittled down from 9.4 because that $400 million is incredibly important. But how do you explain what's going on with your Republican colleagues?
Look, we have to answer the call of the American people. They know that spending is out of control. Donald Trump has found some of the most egregious things out there, packaged that together and said, let's get started. Now is the time to act. I want to say that Senator Eric Schmitt has done a remarkable job building consensus within the Republican delegation, if you will, and now is the time to move it across the finish line. You mentioned your frustration with the vote-a-rama. What we see right now, we are incredibly frustrated. Let's get moving on this. We see the Democrats use delay tactic after delay tactic. Whether it's here on cutting spending, which we know is necessary to preserve our nation wholeheartedly, or it's even President Trump's nominees. They're using every single tactic to try to stop him from enacting the will of the American people. Look, we talked about this over and over again. We talked about DOGE. We talked about what that would mean. I mean, before the election, the American people want to see these changes. And look, if we can't do $9 billion, goodness gracious, American people deserve better, and that's what the Republican conference is going to work to give them today.
And that's the real question, Senator. And look, I don't want to put you in a position where you can't maintain collegiality with people that you need to have collegiality with in your body. However, I'm looking at a majority leader, a former majority leader, not John Thune, but Mitch McConnell, who used to require everyone to be on the same team, to go along for the team. And now that he's not the leader anymore, he has no interest in being part of the team. So I would ask them, any of those three senators, Collins, Murkowski, McConnell, if you can't cut $9 billion, what can you cut? What would you be interested in cutting?
Yeah, and let's talk about what this money is. Look, I serve the people of Alabama, and let me tell you something. When they work hard and they send their tax dollars up here, we need to take a step back. This is not our money. This is the money of hard-working Americans. And never did they want it going to fund sex workers in Nepal. Never did they want it to go into increased diversity in the lighting community in Mexico. I mean, this is absolutely absurd. This is a common sense approach. This money was way outside the mission of what it was intended for. We've got to rein that in. We have to cement our values and our opportunity for our people. To your point, this is the easy stuff, and the American people deserve better. This is their money, Will. This is not ours, and we need to treat it like such, and we've got to be more responsible. Period. The end.
Well, I don't want to give you too much advice, and I would humbly suggest maybe if you can sneak the question in, I would ask Murkowski or Collins or McConnell, if you are not someone who is a complete opposition to the person you used to be in the past, and you don't like this, what do you like? What could you cut? I don't know. If you can find the answer, I hope you'll come back here and share that answer with us, Senator. I know you got to get back and cast your vote. Thank you.
Thank you.